Okay, I was observing with the Televue Ethos 21, one of the most expensive eyepieces in the market. And then I thought, let me compare it with as a joke, with one of the cheapest eyepieces you can get. They usually come free with any telescope. This is a 25mm Plössl. There is no brand name or anything. It just probably they sell them in bucket loads. And the same details I can see in this. There is not much difference. The only thing is that field of view a little bit narrower, of course, but the same details can be seen. And no difficulty at all. I tried with the RKE also. RKE is one of the best actually. I tried with the Celestron Ultima series 32mm. In this category, Televue Panoptic 24mm 68 degrees was one of the worst because it was not any better than the 32mm Celestron Ultima series Plössl. And yeah, surprise. I'm going now to try a Celestron Omni 40mm just to see how it is, for a joke. Omni 40mm eyepiece. I prefer the 25mm unbranded eyepiece with this. You can see the M32 on one corner and M110 in another corner, barely fitting all. But the field of view in the other one was better, 25mm Plössl unbranded. We buy it in buckets. That was better. This is good. Don't take me wrong. It is good, but in this big target, which is M31, that's better. Okay, this is the Baader 32mm Plössl, and again I say that I prefer that 25mm unbranded bucket load bout Plössl. Yeah, nice. Even all of them are nice. I've tested this in the refractor. That was the best in the refractor. I'm in a 60mm vintage refractor. I think it was a Pentax. I tried it anyway. Okay, I'm using this 25mm Plössl, which is unbranded. I don't know where it is made. It's just a rubbish eyepiece that we even don't look at it. I can see the same details in M57 as I did with the Ethos 21mm 100 degree eyepiece. The price of this is not even £8, and that Ethos 21 is £800. Now they have increased the price. Yeah, it actually has a little bit more magnification, as if it looks a bit bigger, and relatively easy. You know, both of them relatively easy to find this. Which one I prefer? I prefer this one, to be honest. I can put it in my pocket, go anywhere. Oh, let me bring this. This is such a joke. Yeah, I'm using the 32mm, by the way. Skywatcher 32mm Skyliner. Sorry, Skywatcher 12-inch Skyliner Flex Tube with a Plössl 25mm. I cannot believe this telescope is 12-inch. That's one, yeah. And this eyepiece is 100 times cheaper than the Televue Ethos 21. And yet the view it gives of the M57 is better. I can see a lot of stars. Also, you can see the central donut of the M57 planetary nebula. And of course you cannot see the central star with this. That's magnitude 15. So you need really a very dark night to see that, and higher magnification. But yeah, this is fun. I should make a video about this actually. Televue Ethos against the 25mm Plössl. Again, I'm looking with the Televue Ethos 21mm, and just after the Plössl 25mm, which you buy it in bucket loads, and it's really dirty. I was not keeping it even with the cap or anything. It was in the drawer. I prefer this one. This one is easier to see. It's bigger, first of all, a little bit more magnification it has. This one has peripheral. When you use this and then look with this, peripheral direction of it starts a little bit elongated. With this one, you don't have such a thing at all. It's well corrected. 8 pound, I guess 800 pound. I think probably it is 80 penny. So that's 1,000 times the price difference. I don't know, this Ethos probably has 7 elements. This one probably at the most 4 elements. Quite light. Okay, if you want to go to space, for example, with the Apollo 11, which one your engineers will let you to take? 1 kilo, 1.2 kilo eyepiece, or this Plössl 25mm eyepiece, which is, I don't think even is 150 grams. It's probably around 52 grams. I think that will go to the Apollo program. Al Nagler says that he started the idea about the Apollo program. I don't think they will let his ideas to take in there. This, we don't know even though it's verified or not. He just says something. He can make up things. Nobody can, disprove him. Nobody talked about that other than him. This eyepiece easily can go in any space program. It's lightweight. It's again like the pencil and the pen. Americans, bamboozled a lot of money and inventing a pen to work in space, and the Russians just took a pencil. And the same, Americans built the biggest rocket and chose the best astronauts, but they were very big and heavy and tall. And the Russians made the best spacecraft, rocket, but they chose the Lyra pilots that could easily, increase the payload, scientific payload. Come on, look at this too. It's a joke. This is equal to this, and even probably has an edge over it. Look at the rubber eye guard. Al Nagler. I don't know what you say, but I think this Plössl is better than your eyepiece. You should really you should make only Plössls. Don't make this kind of eyepieces. They're not any better than this. So I'm back to the 25mm Plössl, and I'm telling you, most of the discoveries in the field of astronomy were made with the Huygens eyepieces, and the other one, Ramsden, even cheaper than that, simpler than that. They have just 2 lenses. You put them concave, flat, opposite each other, or the other way around, and that makes eyepiece. And most of the discoveries in the history of astronomy were done by that. We are really becoming, like Christmas being, commercialized. Astronomy is also now being commercialized. Everything, the more 200 degrees eyepiece. The Export Scientific has made 120mm degrees eyepiece. 25mm. Cannot be any better than this. Ask someone impartial. Yeah, the problem is not that 100 degrees field of view. I cannot see it. I can see it. I can, enjoy it. I was just watching before this. I was following the Jupiter in the 100 degree and 110 degree eyepieces. I have several, APM, Mirach, sky watching Mirach, or I was using also the Ethos, Televue Ethos. But I found the best view actually for Jupiter and such things was the Pentax XW. I've not tried this Plössls on that, but I may do it one night. But this, I don't have any difficulty. That's what I mean. I don't have difficulty grasping the whole field of view with the 100-degree eyepieces. I can easily turn my eye around and see the whole field of view, every corner. I enjoy it, but come on, this does give you the same view, concentrating on the center. Actually, the shape of the ring of the M57 is better in this one. With the Ethos, you see it, then sometimes you don't see complete ring and donut shape. With this one, you always see the donut shape of it. That's amazing. Okay, I've now changed the target. I'm looking at the star Mirach in the constellation Andromeda, and the ghost of Mirach is visible, and I can say that it falls actually into better focus with this one. And because it's a reflector, you can see beautiful spikes around the star, the Mirach itself. Then that means I can very nicely focus on it. And then the ghost of Mirach, that galaxy NGC 404 or something like that, is very visible, easy. Oh, I love this fossil. Okay, the only thing is that I prefer the view in the Nagel there, 31mm, to this one on the Andromeda galaxy. It's a very big object. You can see the whole thing with that eyepiece. This one is a little bit difficult to see all of the eyepiece, all of the M31 from one end to the other end, which is really extended. What you see is just a core of the Andromeda galaxy, which can be dazzling. You know, in this one even it's dazzling. Very nice. I'm using my cheap eyepiece on the double cluster. The tightness, the focus of the thing is all equal to what you could see in the Ethos 21mm 100-degree eyepiece. This is, I think, is Plössl, so it should not be more than 52 degrees field of view. But with this you can see Al Langler talks about the majesty factor. Majesty factor that he mentions, it comes at a very high cost, because you have to use a paracore with the Ethos to bring everything to focus if you are using a low f number telescope like this. But with this one you don't have that problem, because practically what you will see is that edge to edge is clear. The stars are tight and dot shape, and yeah, beautiful. And I can see those old asterisms that I mentioned in the previous video. Does the Ethos 21 worth it? I can see all of that here also, the same beauty. They make it as if that, I mean, when you go to forums like this, don't name them anyway, this British one, especially, they make it as if that without those eyepieces you cannot see anything. You can see everything practically. Nothing can stop you. These eyepieces are excellent. Now with my comedy Plössl 25mm eyepiece, I can see I'm looking at the star Albeiro, the multiple star, double star. I can see the green-blue component of that star system, and also the yellow-orange component also. Beautiful. And I can say the view is very similar, same level of clarity as with the Televue Ethos 21mm. I don't see any difference, to be honest. They are equal.